So this video is for all the people who are asking why I started this account, why I'm so passionate about women's menstrual cycles, and why I do what I do. I think it's important to know my background, where I came from. I'm a clinical herbalist. So 5 years ago, I had a clinic and I was practicing as a herbalist, and I came across this wisdom of moon cycle alignment. And this is where women were honoring their menstrual cycle like the phases of the moon, right? And they were comparing their menstrual cycle to the seasons and to the phases of the moon, and they were living in flow with their cycle. And I just took this one step further. I've studied Ayurveda, which is ancient Indian medicine. I've studied it extensively, and I took it one step further, and I was like, well, in Ayurveda, we know how to live according to the seasons. So what if I took all of that information that I know about living seasonally and had my clinic clients apply it to their menstrual cycle? So when you're having your inner summer, you start to behave as if it was summertime, and to a certain extent, obviously you still want to live seasonally. I started changing up their herbal remedies according to where they were at in their cycle. I started changing their diet regimes. I started changing their movement, their exercise regimes, and I saw profound results. And I was like, wow, everything I've learned as a herbalist, as a yogi, as studying Ayurveda is so linear. It's so like, okay, try this remedy for 3 months and come back and see what happens. But what about the fact that women are hormonal and they have it like a cyclical nature? What if we started to harness those hormonal changes? Because your hormones are the control center of your entire body. They control your digestion, they control your mood, they control your energy. If your hormones are controlling your energy, shouldn't you move according to those hormonal changes? If they control digestion, shouldn't you eat according to those hormonal changes? It felt so logical to me, and it felt like something that was really missing. It was a gap. And the more I got into it, the more I understood the cycles, the more results I saw with women. The biggest thing I saw was that women started to stop hating their cycles and started loving it, and started using their cycle as a way of getting to know themselves better, as a way of setting boundaries and improving relationships and manifesting the life that they want. And then I start to see how powerful this information and wisdom actually is. And I felt like, why didn't someone tell me this when I was like 12 years old? And so I wanted to be the person that makes sure every woman knows this, especially the young ones. So if you have like younger women in your life, in their teens, the Gen Z women, I want them especially to know this, because the more time you spend hating your cycle, you're literally hating a huge part of yourself. Your cycle is a blessing, not a curse.